anything and everything, where we
Yeah,
talk
we
about
do.
anything and everything. Our
Yes, we
everyday
do.
conversations.
Yes, we do. Our candid, everyday conversations
Yes.
that most mother and daughters have or not. On today's call, we call. Where did that come from?
Who has the phone?
On today's anything and everything, we are talking about
Fear of the unknown. Fear of the future.
yes, fear of the unknown and how it can affect us. So we were having this conversation last night, and we were like, "Ooh, maybe we should talk about that."
Let you guys in on our conversation.
Yes. And what brought it up? I can't remember.
I think we were talking about me specifically. I was telling you something about when I get more, like when I develop more in my skill and everything like that, where I'm gonna be and what I'm gonna be doing, where I'm gonna be.
Yes, I remember. And in the middle of you saying that, and we having this big old picture of what we think the future is gonna look like, I said that I was extremely excited. And then I said, sometimes we get scared about what the future holds.
Yeah. But you're excited.
Yeah, sometimes we get scared about the unknown. But I'm really, really excited. And then I guess that led into the whole thing about, how could you be happy and how can you be excited about what you don't know instead of being scared about what the future holds.
Yeah. I remember I used to be scared about where I was going because, dang, I just lost my train of thought. Why does this always happen to me? You turn the cameras on and I cannot think.
I know, and the cameras are off and you're flowing, and people probably think I talk the most.
Right.
But you actually talk my head off.
Oh my gosh.
Just backpedal it. Holy Spirit, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. But I think what happens is sometimes we get scared because we don't know, so we project negative thoughts about what if it doesn't work.
When you don't know something, you tend to project the negative side of things
instead of the positive.
Yeah.
And
I used to be scared because it's like it's unknown. That's like an instinct to be scared of something that you're not aware of. You're like, where am I gonna be? Where am I gonna end up? How am I gonna get money? Like, am I still gonna be working at the same job I'm gonna be at next year?
Right.
And that's where things start to get a little crazy. And that's what I used to be worried about when I was younger and in a different place than where I am now. But I'm learning to really not let go, but shift my control and give it all to God and just focus on where I am right now instead of focusing on where I'm going to be the next 2 years. You can get anxious when you're thinking about right here and the next place you're going to be at the same time. You got to do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned.
That's good. That's really good.
I feel like I just said 15 different things.
No. I get it. You what you said was basically you can be so worried about here and there at the same time that it overwhelms you and you get scared because you're trying to cater for right now and you're trying to project and know what the future is going to bring. And of course we don't know, so it kind of overwhelms you because you can't totally plan the outcome. Yes, you should plan for the future, but you should plan what you hope or what you wish or what you desire, but you can't really plan how it's gonna happen. And that's the part that agitates us. We don't know how it's gonna happen, and sometimes when we look at how can we make it happen, we don't see it. It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen, and it could actually make people become paralyzed to having a dream,
Right.
Because when you think about your dreams, you think about, if I think about some of the dreams that I have no idea how I am going to make it happen. But when I think about the fact that God is in it with me, I don't think about how it's going to happen. I just think about the day-to-day process. Okay, if I do this today, when I make my goals out, I kind of backtrack them to what I need to do today to get there. If I do what I need to do from day to day, it's going to get me closer to where I need to be. And I trust that God is going to bring the resources, the people, and everything that I need along the way. And whenever fear creeps in, I always remind myself, God, you got it. Not that it doesn't creep in, but I always remind myself, I got it. God got it. But the thing that scares me the most about the unknown, or used to scare me about the unknown, wasn't necessarily about my goals and dreams and stuff like that. because for the longest while I didn't have a lot of goals and dreams. My immediate thing was just being a mother and being a really good mother. And so what used to bring me a lot of worry is how would you guys' future look like? You know, like what if something was to happen to me and I'm no longer here, you guys don't have a mom, right?
Right.
Or what if in all the things that happens in life between growing up, you know, like dating, like driving, you know, like drugs, alcohol, rape, I mean, just of course it's the bad things. That's what worries us, right? And thinking about you guys navigating dating, navigating working and getting off late and driving, you know, accidents happen, different things. I think those things worried me more or scared me or had me in a place of where I'm scared of the unknown because I don't know. You know, so many parents have lost their children during teenage to young adulthood, at college, at different things, and you see these things happening around you and you can become scared of the unknown. But I think once I submitted you guys over to God and I say, God, you have your way and I trust you that you're working on our behalf and you're, you know, with us, you're guiding, you're protecting, and regardless of whatever happens, you're going to be with us. You're going to see me through. You're going to see them through. I think that brought about some ease, or a lot of ease. Not that I don't think about the decisions and stuff that you make, because I'm always like, guys, think this one through. You know, but I think that's just a parent in me.
Yeah.
You know, but the unknown could be a very scary place, and that's why I try not to live there.
Right.
I try to live in the known. What I know for sure is God is here.
That's what you hold on to.
That's it. That's it. What I know for sure is I can ask God for help. What I know for sure is if I focus on the things that I need to focus on and allow God to focus on the things that I know He's capable of doing, I can walk in peace.
Mic drop.
So what is one thing that you think that scares you the most about the unknown?
One thing that scares me, not being successful or not living the life that I want to live, the way that I want to live. That's the human in me, but I'm working on that because I realize I have plans, but God is ultimately the one who has the plans that are actually going to come to pass, and He's going to reveal those to me. So I can't live thinking that way.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then, what is your definition of success?
That's true.
Because
success
if you,
is different things, different people.
Yeah, success is different things to different people, and you have to make sure that your definition of success kind of aligns with the word.
Yeah.
So that some people arrive to what is called success, but in their minds they still feel like they're not successful. So it's a good thing to have a gauge or a good wrap on when I say success, what does it look like to me, so that when I get there, I know that I'm there. But if you don't define it before you get there, you can get there and be very unfulfilled and unsatisfied. So the very thing that you can be worrying about not being successful, you could possibly attain that success and then feel like you did.
Yeah.
So just write down, you know, to me, what does me being successful look like? I think that will help. Before Daniel left to go to Japan, our pastor told him to make a list, write a list of, as a man, the lines that you would cross, the lines that you wouldn't cross, as a man and as a human being, you know, and put it in your wallet and keep that with you, you know, and every time you go in your wallet for your card, for your money or whatever, you'll see it. And even if you don't open that paper, the fact that it's there is a conscious reminder of the boundaries that you have set for yourself, you know. And sometimes you might open it and remind yourself, but it just being there is like a memorabilia, or not memorabilia, what's the word that I'm looking for? But whatever it is, it's a reminder, it's a constant and present reminder of where I wouldn't go or where I wouldn't allow myself to go. You know, it's kind of like the bumpers that, you know, for your life. And I would say the same thing for your success. make a list of it and keep it with you, and so that you remind yourself on where you're going, but also you're reminded when you've accomplished it.
True.
You know, and you can say, I'm successful. Like I really think for you, if you had a list of what you wanted to do after school, and you know that you were walking in the things that you set yourself to 2 years ago, you'll feel more successful now than you're feeling.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So right now, write down what success looks for you like in 2 years. Don't go all the way out, way into 5, 10 years. Just go into 2 years from now, what does success look for me? And write it down, and as you achieve those things, put a date next to them. Keep that list. And when you look at it in a year, you can say, I'm a very successful person.
Yeah.
According to my standard. It doesn't have to be by the world's, because the world's definition of success changes constantly.
Yeah.
I don't even think the world knows what success is, you know, and the things that they look to
Success
define
is
success.
materialistic to the world.
To the world, that's it. Success is materialistic to the world, and that's why it's constantly changing. I think if you write that list down, you'll realize that in a lot of areas you are successful. So you have no reason
Talking
to
to
be scared.
one of y'all out there too.
I'm talking to you too. What does success look like for you? Have you achieved it? Are you there? Are you close? Are you far away? Have you established it for yourself? Or are you going by the world standard? What has God revealed to you that success for your life looks like? You know, get in prayer. Ask Him. He's gonna lead you. He's gonna show you. And you might end up being so confident to know that you're already walking in the things of God, and you're already walking in the success that you have defined for yourself. Do it. So I promise y'all, on the next episode, I don't care what we're talking about, Jasmine is gonna get it together. And all the stuff that she be talking to me about is gonna come flowing off.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
It's gonna come flowing off. We're gonna pray in the name of Jesus that the next episode she's gonna be walking in such a flow that you guys are gonna hear. Because I want you guys to hear from her.
Yeah, I have things I want to say. I have things I need to say.
Yeah. Let's hear these things. So, but guys, that's it. That's our episode of Anything and Everything, and that's a little about us and the unknown. We'll be back.
Bye.